folks. I wore my farmer's hat today. This is wheat. Wichita, Kansas, wheat shockers, right? Because honestly, you guys, America was made great because of farming, right? And first and foremost was hemp. America's first cash crop was marijuana. So what do you think they did with the flowers, right? They'd cut the flower or the hemp stalks off to make rope. Could you imagine Tom Jefferson's farm? Master Tom, we cut all the hemp. What are we going to do with the flowers? Well, Tom Jr., burn them. So yeah, black folks, white folks, we've been getting stoned together from day one. I mean, right? It's been on. And trust me, folks, that whole, oh man, we're created equal bullshit, that was just those guys in that room, right? Rich white landowners. You know, and they didn't declare independence from England because they were getting taxed and shit. They owed England a hell of a lot of money and didn't want to pay him. And the French are like, yeah, we're not going to pay the English here. You should not pay them either. We'll give you money. So all that. But here we are 300 years later. No two people on the planet have more in common than black Americans and white Americans. And yet we're fighting like hell, you know? It's time for a divorce. If black Americans and white Americans were on Dr. Phil, white Americans, you need to get control of your anger. You're lashing out at everyone. But before you can even touch that, you got to deal with your drug addiction. It's so bad, you're paranoid and committing suicide at the same time. Black people, you need to get away from white people. They're trying to kill you. Now it's time, you know, I appreciate what you guys have accomplished in battling your drug addiction. Now it's just higher level celebrities dying, and that's better. But, you know, white people, to deal with your drug addiction, we were going to send you to Malibu, but that changed over the summer. So we're looking for another place for you, but it'll be just as nice. Black folks, we really don't know what to do with you because Dr. Phil is pretty much a white people's problem show. But, you know, without a doubt, we're heading for divorce, which I don't want to get there. Okay? Think of all the property we'd have to divide, right? The music. White people, there's no way that black people are going to give up music. You might have Kanye, but that's it. There are beautiful mixed-race kids. White people, you have treated Beyonce so badly, I can't see what black people wanting to give you visitation. Okay? Sports are sports. Now, I'm sorry, black folks, but white folks get basketball because they invented it. Well, actually, they stole it from the Aztecs, but all of our sports we're going to have to break out. But seriously, we could solve America's problems with marijuana. Gun violence, right? You cannot buy a gun unless you are a certified pot smoker. You got to be tested for your THC levels and sign a pledge willing to smoke pot every time you go out to shoot, right? You've never heard the day after a mass murder, the reporters going, well, we've heard reports that the shooter went home and smoked some bong hits before he went to the mall. Never, never. And road rage? Are you kidding me? They've got those, like, vision detector things and they know what your car tag is and they can charge you money. They should be able to tell if you're mad. Pull you over, make you take a bong hit before you can go on. But yeah, so Washington, they're a little advanced on the legal marijuana. Costco's legalizing marijuana now, right? by the bale. And ain't that their business model anyway, right? I mean, can you imagine mom standing in line? Giant bag of cheese puffs. Honey, look. Put that back. We can't eat all that. Oh, yeah, we can. We're going to need it. So, yeah. And it's a little different here in Vegas. If you bought pot in Vegas, it's kind of like a boutique, you know, medical almost thing. Right? Oh, Mr. Wheeler, come on in here. I mean, in Seattle, it's like patchouli and incense and hippies all around. Fucking Portland, they don't even wear shoes, man. It's just, it's those dirt hippies. All right, guys, everybody smoke pot.
Give it up for Tracy Wheeler.